Standard 12, 12C Guided Notes, Question 2. Here we have a pyramid, and the surface area of a pyramid is found using the area of the base plus 1/2 times the perimeter of the base times L, which is the slant length. Let's start off by finding the area of the base. The base of our pyramid is a square. So when we're looking for the area of a square, we take the side length and square it. Our side length is 9. So the area of our base is 9 squared, making the area of our base 81. Let's save that for later and find the perimeter. The perimeter of the base goes around the edge of the square. Since it's a square, the perimeter can be found by multiplying the number of sides times the side length. Our side length, as we said, is 9, and the number of sides in a square is 4. So our perimeter is 9 times 4, making our perimeter 36. And we'll save this perimeter measure alongside the area measure while we find the slant length. Now we do not have that labeled in our figure. We have the height of the pyramid labeled, but we do not have the slant length. The slant length would go diagonally, and notice that we are creating a right triangle if we connect that slant length with the height and then a segment across the bottom. Moving that right triangle off to the side, we know the hypotenuse is that slant length, and we also know that the height is 12 centimeters. If we're looking for the measure of the base, we can notice that that segment goes halfway across the square, so it is half of the side length, and half of 9 is 4.5. Now with this right triangle, we can solve for the missing piece using the Pythagorean theorem. So our Pythagorean theorem is c squared equals a squared plus b squared. We know our measure for c is going to be that slant leg. So we have L squared equals 12 squared plus 4.5 squared. So our slant length squared is going to be 144 plus 20.25. So our slant leg squared is 164.25. In order to find what the slant length is, we can find the square root of 164.25, which is 12.81. With that, we now have all of our components to find the surface area of our pyramid. So surface area is the area of the base plus 1/2 times the perimeter of the base times the slant leg. The area of the base, as we found earlier, is 81 plus half. The perimeter is 36 times the slant length, which we found is 12.81. So 81 plus half of 36, 18 times 12.81. So now we have 81 plus 230.58 for a total surface area of 311.58 centimeters, and since it's area, it is squared.